Hi, what's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty video. It's been a minute since I've actually uploaded a video. Uh, I just been mainly doing YouTube Shorts at the moment, but the reason being that is because I had my COVID vaccine uh, on Monday, so I wasn't feeling well for the past couple days. So I didn't want to record a video with my voice just being terrible. I'd rather wait till I felt better. So in the meantime, I just did YouTube Shorts and it worked out. A lot of you guys actually enjoyed it, and a lot of people that just don't even know who I am saw the clip. So I appreciate all the people, and appreciate all the people that have been subscribing recently because of the YouTube Shorts, which is insane to think about. But yeah. So in today's video, we're actually going to be going over the barrack challenges. I used to do this a lot whenever a season would come around. I used to do it for Modern Warfare, and I just got back into it for Cold War. Like, as you guys can see, I didn't do all the previous ones. Season 1 is when I started to not play anymore. I did the zombies one, but I didn't play multiplayer, so like I just completely just didn't do this. Then obviously season 2, 3, 4 didn't play, and then now I'm back with season 5, and I've just been grinding. I'm level 307 right now. I could be higher because, like I said, I haven't been playing the past couple days. But 307, that's pretty good, and I've actually been playing multiplayer, playing zombies as well. I still need to work on the challenges for zombies, but I'll probably do this as a separate video. I know I'm pretty sure I'm like behind. Most people should already have both of the calling cards, but I still want to do my part and upload it as a video, so because I know some people usually watch these, so I'm down to make more of these. But yeah, you guys can clearly see season 5 master, complete all the season 5 challenges. If you guys don't know, you guys can do these challenges across multiplayer and Warzone, and there's actually some challenges that you can do in Warzone, and they're specifically stated. And I'll talk about the hard ones, the easy ones, etc. in this video. But if you guys want to quickly look at the calling card, what it looks like, if we go over to our barracks and then we go to player identity, calling card, it should be either on this side or on the one on the right, because I actually haven't even equipped it. This would definitely be the first time me equipping this as well. Oh, there it is. Season 5 master. Looks pretty decent. I'll probably be rocking it for a while. Another thing is I do have my graphics on low. If you guys know, I switched over to PC. So usually whenever I'm playing the games, I have my quality on low for frames. And I capped out my frames for the menu just so I don't lag in a sense. But yeah, you guys can see my progression as well. Season 1 I played, and then season 2, 3, 4 I just did not play. But I do enjoy like how you can do your prestige shop and stuff like that. I like how I have my OG COD World War II emblem, which I really do. I really love it, and I'm glad that I can just pick it. Just so amazing. This has to be like my favorite one, or one of my favorite ones between these two. But back to the main thing for the seasonal challenges. And I'll go through all of them, and you guys can like skip through whatever one that you guys are looking forward to. So making a kill, earn 125,000 total Cold War score, or battle royale score, or cash. In my opinion, you guys can do this either or. I kind of just got this over time, just by playing matches and doing the other challenges. I wouldn't particularly go for this like right off the rip. This is something you just get over time. So if you are doing battle royale, if you are doing Cold War multiplayer, etc., you're gonna get this over time. I wouldn't stress this out. But if this is an issue, definitely I would do it over in Warzone, in my opinion. And if you could do it in Plunder, that would be your best bet if you are struggling with this. Powder keg, kill 2 or more enemies with a damage caused by a single explosion 5 times. For me, I think the best way I did this is with the grenade, Semtex. I don't even remember if I did this with the RPG or not, but I do remember me getting like triple kills and quad kills with Semtexes, and that kind of relates to some of the other challenges as well. So use your lethals, that will help out a lot, and that's just kind of how I did that for my personal thing. Playing the objective, complete Warzone contract, or earn a wipeout medal 15 times. Clear your objective 2 or more with 2 or more attackers. So easiest way to do this, just do a Warzone contract. Plunder is your best bet. Plunder is going to be like a key part to one of these challenges, and you guys will see why later on. Yeah, you can finish this in the actual battle royale, but I think Plunder, just for me, is mostly challenges are just easy wipes and easy targets to do in Plunder. But instead of doing the wipeout medals, 100% just do a contract in Warzone. One contract, it can be like the crates, the supply crates. I would just do that right off the rip, or even a recon in Plunder. Those take like a minute or 2 minutes at most, instead of you getting medals. That's what I would just do. Full on assault, get 3 kills with an assault rifle without dying 25 times. Kind of self-explanatory. If you guys are rocking an AR, I would say just rock whatever AR you guys want, in my opinion. But the XM4 obviously is good. The FFAR is good. The EM2 is how I finished mine, because I was going for challenges for that. So I would probably test that out, you know. But those are the main ones I would basically recommend. One by one, get 250 eliminations with a semi-auto weapon. There's many semi-auto weapons that you can use. There's not one particularly I used that I don't remember recalling, but if you are going to be using those tac rifles, I would just use an M16 or AUG, maybe even DMR. DMR smacks in hardcore, so yeah, if you're going to play hardcore, that's like, use whatever, in my opinion, because hardcore just is like the easiest way to do some of these challenges as well. Data breach, this one was kind of annoying. I think this one was one of the 3 that were really annoying to do, and I feel like a lot of people are going to have struggles with. Data breach, using the spycraft or spotter perk, get 75 kills. Well, obviously it's going to vary because, you know, some of these have tiers to it, so overall it's going to be 75 kills, or assists, destructions, or interceptions with hacked field upgrades. So the best way to really do this is you're going to have to, I wouldn't do this in Warzone, in my opinion. I would 100% do this in multiplayer and just rock. There's a specific class setup that I actually used. I would use engineer to be able to see enemy equipment, and then on top of that I would rock spycraft so I can hack the equipment. This is kind of just works well hand in hand. I can hack care packages, I can see all the stuff that's on the ground because I have I have engineer, so I can see all the stuff that's through the entire map, and I can just go up to it and just basically hack it. And you're kind of immune to all those things that they left on the floor, so the jammers, the field mics, etc. You're immune to those, but you can hack them and use them to your advantage. What I basically did was I think hardcore / multiplayer, I found field mics, and usually whenever the enemy puts the field mic, sometimes they're in good position, sometimes they're in bad, but whenever it's on Nuketown, people usually put them in the house. So just hack the enemy's obviously field mic and just camp that house essentially, because you're gonna need the kills. Any assists do count and everything like that. So to me, that was like the best bet, because a lot of people rock field mic, not many people rock the jammer and the other stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of people hacking stuff left, right, and center because of this challenge. But I would 100% rock engineer and spycraft. Those both basically work hand in hand. Now let's go back to the other challenges. But definitely that's one of the hardest ones, or top 3 hardest ones in this rotation. Kill 50 enemies while you're protected by partial cover. This kind of just varies. There is no like best way. Obviously just go behind cover. There's many spots, and some of these challenges kind of just work even though you're not behind cover, and this was kind of one of those. I didn't particularly go into like in cover. I wasn't aiming, oh, I need to go behind this crate and just stay here. This just happens over time. If you are struggling with this, obviously go behind cover. That's like my best way to say this, but go behind cover. From downtown, this one's kind of an iffy one too. Kill an enemy with a lethal equipment that was thrown or dropped from a long distance. For me, how I completed this was I went on Nuketown, back of the map, and just yeeted the freaking frag grenade and just hopefully just killed somebody. And I did this in hardcore because one shot, one kill. So that's just my opinion on that one. There's probably ways to do this in Warzone as well, but Warzone's kind of iffy because if they have armor and stuff like that, it wouldn't really work. But in my opinion, it just worked on Nuketown. So if you are trying to do something, just throw it from one house to another, and that's just how I got my long distance one. SMG go Berg, get 500 eliminations with an SMG. Pretty self-explanatory. My favorite SMG class setup. I've been switching between the PPSH because I've been leveling it up, but I did use the MP5 for a bit, and the last SMG I did use a lot was the MAC-10. Those are the 3 SMGs I would use, or me personally I would use. I know some people are using the OTS at the moment, and some people are using the Bullfrog, and there's just so many options. It just really comes down to your playstyle and how you play, but that's kind of just self-explanatory. Running gun, kill an enemy while you're sprinting and shortly after sprinting 50 times. This is kind of just self-explanatory too. I wouldn't really, if you're stressing with this, like I said, just turn on auto sprint. That's kind of just how I play. I use auto sprint. I don't use auto attack sprint like in Warzone and stuff like that. I just use auto sprint just so it doesn't mess up your joystick. Obviously, if you're on PC, this, you know, you're just gonna have to press the key. But for console players / controller players, I would definitely have your key on auto sprint, and just from there, just run it, and you'll get these kills right off the rip. Wall banger, get a kill with a bullet that's penetrated through a wall and other surfaces 3 times. Best way I can say this is Nuketown Hardcore and the garage area, and just many spots in general, even the houses. There's plenty of spots where you can just get wall bangs, and you can just use those with many guns. It can be an SMG, an AR, sniper. I wouldn't really worry about it, but those are the general areas I would 100% go for. I wouldn't really do it in Warzone though. Bottomless clip, get 300 eliminations while using a magazine attachment that increases your weapon's magazine ammo capacity. Some of these you can just do hand in hand. Like I said, if you're doing the SMG challenge, might as well put a clip on your SMG and boom. Just, you know, 100%. Most of these challenges you can work hand in hand. I wouldn't do them individually. If you're having individual ones, I'll kind of just explain which one the individual ones are. Like data breach is one of those ones that are gonna take time. Hat trick, get 3 headshots in a single game 10 times. Self-explanatory. Splash damage, get 30 kills or destructions with launchers. Just use launchers. You can use the RPG or you can use the other one. I don't know what the name is. But I use the RPG for the main part, and just Nuketown Hardcore. Just, it annoys people, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for the challenge. Adrenaline Junkie, get 5 or more kills without dying while using the stim shot to regain health at least 10 times. You can do this in Warzone and you can do this in multiplayer. I did this in multiplayer because I was, at the time I was doing this particular challenge, I was in just core. I wasn't doing this in hardcore, but you can also do this in Warzone. I used to see some people rock stim shot and it works well just for this challenge, but I would definitely do this in multiplayer though, because you have to get 5 or more kills without dying. So just in that sense, I think it's a little bit better, unless you could pop off on Warzone then just completely ignore what I'm saying. But I did this in multiplayer, really straightforward. Top marksman, using a sniper rifle, kill an enemy sniper who's sniping at you 5 times. Usually when I did this challenge, I did it in combined arms mosh pit because there were a lot of snipers, especially on Miami and Crossroads. I think for me, those are like the 2 main spots where I saw a lot of snipers. You can obviously do this in multiplayer, but I feel like I crossed more snipers in Crossroads and Miami on combined arms mosh pit. So I would definitely do that challenge on there. You can definitely do this in Warzone as well, because in Warzone there are plenty of snipers, especially in Plunder, because you can get your own loadout. So this is just where you have to find an enemy sniper, which you'll find. I don't think this will be an issue. Slice and dice, get 3 melee kills in a single game 10 times. I don't think that's an issue either, because you doesn't say consecutively and without dying. So just get 3 kills. Straightforward on Nuketown. That's like your best bet. Rock whatever melee weapon you want. I know that there's speed differences and stuff like that, but honestly, I just rocked whatever I wanted to. So if you really think it means a big difference to you, then yeah, rock the best one. I think at the moment it's the tool, the shovel, so definitely use that. Follow in their footsteps, using the tracker perk, kill a nearby tracked enemy from behind without receiving return fire 25 times. Definitely combined arms mosh pit, definitely Nuketown. Just rocking tracker will eventually just get you these kills over time, and like I said, they're not consecutive, so I wouldn't stress out too much about this. Clutch performer, this one was kind of one of those annoying ones, like I was saying earlier, like data breach. Clutch performer, win a gunfight or a gulag fight 15 times. This really comes down to you, but to me this was kind of annoying to do. I didn't do the gunfight matches because at the time when I was doing these challenges there was no gunfight tournament. Now there is, and I guess it's a little bit easier, but you're gonna have to do like around, I think you have to win 5 matches or so, and that counts as 1 gunfight win. Doesn't count as a round. Rounds don't count towards the challenge, so that's why it's kind of annoying. In a sense, if you want to do the gunfight one, you definitely can. If you're trying to complete the tournament, I guess you can get some of these along the way, but you have to actually win the full-on match. It's not just a round. So The way I did this, because there was no gunfight matches, I did the other option, gulag. So I had to purposely kill myself in Warzone because I wanted to get this done quick. Obviously, you would get this over time if you're not trying to complete this right away. Over time, you just playing Warzone, you would finish this, and I wouldn't stress it out too much. But I had to purposely kill myself and basically win my gulag matches. I think I won like 95% of my matches because I did lose some, if I remember, which is kind of annoying because then you have to like restart. Because even if somebody buys you back, which I was doing quads, even if somebody buys you back, it's not like you have another gulag, so you kind of just have to reset. So yeah, this is one of those annoying ones. It's definitely annoying, but I would do the gulag matches in my opinion because it's quicker than the gunfight matches, 100%. And another issue is I wish these challenges carried over to Modern Warfare 2019 because they did have a gunfight and I could have just done it on there, but the challenges do not correspond on there, which kind of sucks, but it's understandable at the same time. And then the last challenge is dead drop. Kill an enemy shortly after dropping a nearby from a higher elevation 10 times. This is one of those things where it just depends. It's really situational. I don't think this one is like one of those top 3 annoying ones. I think definitely the annoying ones are data breach 100% because those take a while, clutch performer, and then there was one regarding destructions. I believe it was one more one I can't think of on top of my head, but definitely data breach and clutch performer are the annoying ones. I guess this can be one of the annoying ones, but I don't think I had an issue with this challenge. Most of the time this challenge wouldn't track properly in a sense where it would actually give me the kills and I wouldn't be doing anything, so I wouldn't worry about this too much. But if you are struggling, obviously just jump off a box and just kill somebody in hardcore, or if you're doing the 20v20 thing or whatever the game mode's called, definitely just, like I said, be in a higher elevation and just kill. It can even be from a window, because if you're in one of those windows and someone's just underneath you just trying to run towards you, this is like an easy thing, especially if you're using a sniper. But those are all the challenges essentially. So if you are having struggles, let me know in the comments below if you guys have a specific one that you guys want me to talk over, or if you have any questions, I'll try my best to respond to them. But like I said, combine all these challenges. Like most of these challenges you can definitely combine. Like if you have to get a semi-auto weapon kill, an SMG one, these things you can basically work at once. So I wouldn't stress it out too much. But like I said, comments below if you have any questions, or join the Discord and let me know on there. And yeah, so I'm basically back to Call of Duty videos for the time being till I eventually get bored. But I am not bored right now of Call of Duty. I've been grinding like crazy whenever I get the chance. And yeah, my level says it all since I'm 307, and I'm trying to catch up to the prestiges because I stopped at prestige 7 and there's a lot of prestiges I missed in between. So hopefully I can catch up, and I've been slowly on the way because I was originally at prestige 7 and now I'm at prestige 13. So we're working there, but I will eventually make it to prestige 23 hopefully in the season, because I just have to reach level 800 and I'm at level 300 right now, and leveling up isn't that hard in this game, and I might make that a video. But yeah, and to be honest, the leveling up has not been an issue in this game at all for me. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully we can reach prestige 23, and those are all the challenges. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that type of stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.